Hey there, welcome back to Sea Power. We are currently executing siege strikes against the radars that are, or rather the radars, the surface-to-air batteries. Because of course it's never just a radar. It's a radar spotting for something like that. These things are defending the Tlemcen airbase, and that is our real objective. We need to neutralize this airbase to make sure Algeria is not going to be able to strike anything next to us again. In the meanwhile, I'm doing extensive sonobuoy patterns here in order to secure the passage of the aircraft carrier west, where we are to link up with Task Force Albatross. This is our resupply group, the Sacramento, the Kilauea, and the King, the Knox. These guys are going to be providing additional supplies. Of course, not King and Knox, because King and Knox are out there to make sure that we have a safe transit for these ships. We were told there were submarines in the briefing. So far, I haven't seen any. I think we might have a beached whale here. Oh, he still has 69 feet below the keel. But it looks weird. At any rate, our objective is to defeat that airbase and at the same time intercept a convoy. So that's what I've been doing. I've been treating some of these guys to Exocet missiles. And some of them are burning, some of them are not. But as I have no eyes on them, I'm not really sure. Let's see what this AGM-78 is going to do. 7244 hostile C. Ah, we sunk one. One of the merchants is no more. That's good. Now I've sent, I think, 2 or 3 missiles already against this SA-6. And all of them so far have missed their mark. So I'm a bit disappointed in the performance so far. Hopefully this one is going to surprise me in a positive fashion and promptly eliminate the missile site. Well, the radar site, that is. I also really need to start spotting where that airbase is. At the moment, I simply don't know yet. That's more like it. Radar defeated. Okay. Now, we're going to turn our surface search radars on. We're going to go back up to 10,000 feet. We're just going to push in. Offensive ECM generally in that direction. I really would like to have another RA-5 over there. I can launch those from the carrier, but it's going to take a long time for them to arrive. I believe that they are the best reconnaissance aircraft that I have. So I might as well. And, well, it's not like they got a whole lot of other things to do. Okay, any additional sinkings reported? Just you. Just you. Anyone still on fire? Yep, triple fire here. Looks like they might have some flooding as well. That's the sunken one. I believe this one also took a... Did you? No, you're looking way too pristine that you took a hit. And that's a warship. Okay. Well, I still have more exocets around. So let's treat some of these guys to exocets. Not you, though. But you are ready. Exocet, target 7263. And you are going to go for 7242. It's not like I got a whole lot of other things to do with these aircraft after they're done, because the magic missile, 6 miles, I got way better options. Way better options. Because I'm granted control over a bunch of F-14s, and that is a much, much safer way of dealing with all these problematic aircraft that we sometimes see popping up. It does mean that all of these birds here from Rapier, they don't really have much of a job anymore. I don't know if I can rearm them. I think I can't. Go to Rapier. I do want to have them in a formation because that just makes it easier. So we're going to put everything into that new unnamed formation. And see if I can rebase this. It's not a carrier aircraft though. No, I can't rebase that. Okay, in that case it doesn't really matter. All I need to go and do is basically fly back to Spain and go back to the airbase there. Unfortunately, the airbase is only there in story, shall we say. Because I don't actually have control over any air bases in Spain. unfortunately. Alright, so I think we're done with this formation. You guys can go back to 36, fly back to Spain, and find yourself a place to land. In the meanwhile, Magic 2, be on the lookout for an airbase. Because we got a couple of strikers coming in, Saberflight, and they're eager to strike. Sting 5 over here was a secondary siege strike. I don't think I need them at the moment, but they do have cluster bombs. And I still have a convoy to sink. An outbound bunch of merchants. So that is potentially going to be a very interesting target. Couple new attacks in progress. We are currently working over this convoy with some, well, single-file AGM-84s. This means that these ships, which have already taken some damage, are going to take some more. In the meanwhile, we have, well, I was planning on doing an attack against this convoy with a couple of missiles. Or rather, with a couple of cluster bombs. But then, when I right-clicked on them, these guys went, oh, well, actually, they have their radar active. So we're going to send strikes. And that means that Sting 5 and Sting 6 are still available for cluster bombing strikes, and that's what I'm going to have them do. One's going to go for the trailing ship, one's going to go for the lead ship, and this way we should have some fun and deal with some of these ships, or at least inflict some damage. I don't think it's going to deal terrible amounts of damage with the Shrike, but it is just a merchant. So, as long as we can slow them down, get some damage in, that'd be great. There you go, it's just their radar. It's nothing too special. These are, I think, frag warheads that typically don't deal that much damage. 7 miles out. I think the harpoons might actually get there first. The third attack that I'm currently working on is Sabre 1. And Sabre 1 coming in at 30,000 feet. They're going to go for this base here. 7277. That is the airbase. This is the only one with a runway icon. So this is our target. If anybody pops their ugly head up with a radar, it's going to get slammed right back down by magic. We're, I don't think, actively jamming anything at the moment. No, we're kind of jamming the radar of the base, but that thing's already been destroyed. So not too much to do there. Wait, that thing sunk? Maybe it had a fire raging out of control. Interesting. Okay, and that... Oh, actually, no, you already cluster bombed it. Okay, you can go home. Yeah, just go after this one. Might as well. 1, 2, RTB. Bye-bye. Here we have a hit with an with an AGM with a harpoon. Other way. It's a bit difficult to see in the dark. Ah, he's getting chaffed. Unfortunate. Alright, Matador. Once more. So we hit 7245. We're going to go for this one and that one. Interesting, this is a meager. That means it's an escort. Oh, actually, it's defeated the chaff. It's decided not to go for the chaff and instead go for the ship. Good boy. Good boy. That's what I want you to hit. Second merchant eliminated. And of course, if they close in more, they still got the Conqueror there to deal with. So, good luck with that. Did those bombs not impact yet? That's an AGM-45. That's a Shrike. Don't know. Don't know. We might need to use Cupcake here in order to deal with the rest of these ships north. That means I don't have too many ASMs available. So Cupcake 5 is up there with additional bombs in case the airbase strike doesn't work. And Cupcake 3 is there with 8 additional harpoons, should we need those. Based on the amount of contacts that I'm seeing, I think we might need more. So we're going to send up another big anti-ship heavy strike. Take me to the second squadron, take me up to 4 birds. That's 16 missiles. That should end the convoy. Both the inbound and the outbound one. These guys performing mid-level ingress, range to the base, about 16 miles. Ideally, none of those air defenses will stay up. The only thing I don't know about is simple gun-based AA. I can't see those, And they don't have radar, but they can shoot. So if they happen to be around that airbase, that could be a problem. And it's one that I presently can't really deal with. I think we can see the airbase up ahead there. Whether this strike will actually deal enough damage or not, I don't know. Shit. You've been hit by an SA-6? How? Because that's supposed to be offline. Yep, we're also seeing standard gunfire coming in now. Multiple missiles inbound. Saber 1-2 says missiles inbound. Shit. Origin unknown. I think this area is not exactly pacified as much as I'd like it to be. But I don't actually see any radars. Yeah, that's Saber 1-4 going down. Come on, gentlemen, get those bombs away, turn around, and floor it. Saber 1-3 dead. You've been hit by another SA-6. Turn on your... Oh, you got an air search. You don't have a ground search radar. Ah! Another SA-6. What are you? All sorts of anti-air systems. Is that an infrared or something? Stop. It's a radio command missile. Crap. So we essentially have 3 birds capable of going in for the strike. All bombs away. You're still closing in. Guns, guns, guns. Drop it all. At 50 feet, make your escape west. Same problem. You're gonna... What? You're gonna strafe the airbase? Look at that. You're gonna strafe the airbase. Medium AAA. Affirmative. Okay, so we've got AA there and there. That's an ammo depot. That's the airbase. The airbase has not been destroyed. Okay, you. Send all your Tomahawks towards the airbase. Self-await. Target airbase. I don't think anybody else is carrying Tomahawks, are they? Unless the Vincennes is. Nope. Yorktown, nope. Ticonderoga, nope. Kidd, nope. Chandler, nope. Leahy, nope. So you're the only one capable of doing some damage from extreme range. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a follow-up strike on this, otherwise it will not work. Same as here. This guy's definitely not in good state, but he's alive. Which is not exactly the state I wish him to be in. Look at all this stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lots of things that can pose problems to my aircraft. What are you exactly? Another visual SA-6 possibly. Interesting though, because I thought these bastards needed a radar. Surprisingly, they don't. Shit. The entirety of Saber flights getting murdered. Bad day for the Spanish. Leave. That's a lot more resistance than I thought there was going to be. My apologies, don't strafe. My apologies to the Spanish Air Force. One thing I'm noticing about this mission is just how awful the FPS is. I don't know if that's exclusive to this mission, but look at this. This is the F10 menu. I'm getting 2.5 frames per second. And that's if I'm just looking at an aircraft. If I'm trying to rotate it, sometimes it drops to 0.8 frames per second. People have been asking me then in the comments, how awful is your PC? Like, how bad? How bad is your rig? It's not bad. I'm running an Ryzen 9 5900X 12-core processor, which is barely doing anything. It's 13% use. RAM, to be sure, is quite full. It's 27.7 for 32. That is still, I'd say, well within margin. But C-Power itself is using 15 gigs. So that's quite a lot. Quite a lot. What I'm going to try and do is reload the, or rather save the game, and then reload it, and see if that will fix some of the RAM issues. I hope so, because this is pretty much unplayable. Look at this. Night and day. I have reloaded the game. 5,000 megabytes or 5 gigabyte usage, as opposed to 15, so something was badly leaking RAM. This is good, because all of a sudden the game now runs at 52 frames a second. Well, that is if I'm not pausing. If I'm pausing, it's 22, but hey, that's about 20 times better than it used to be. So, if you have an issue like this, just reload the game and it ought to be a heck of a lot more playable. What I'm also picking up, says Conqueror, is a new submerged contact. 7322. But where? There. Hardly. Because they used to be here. So I don't think that's exactly where this guy's gonna be. Most likely he's somewhere very, very different. As to the west, do we have anything there? This entire net so far hasn't... What? I hate that these gainfuls, these SA-6s, are just able to shoot my aircraft out of the sky without radar. Because I believe that an SA-6 needs a fire control radar. Like this. But I guess it doesn't. Which means that approaching this airfield again is going to be a much more dangerous encounter. And hopefully the Tomahawks will take it out. If not, well, we'll just have to fly in with additional aircraft. As dangerous as that is going to be. Conqueror now has a much clearer picture about where that submarine is. And they're actually quite close. Well, 13 miles out. That'll be about a half hour to 40-minute swim for a tigerfish. And seeing as this guy's still doing 13 knots at 390... He is, he's above the layer. That's good. We're gonna send a tigerfish after him. And that will take a good amount of time, but we have time. Which is nice. So at the moment, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. We could just send that out. Ideally, I would send this thing doglegging. So we're gonna tell it to go north, and... if only you could give these things waypoints. I'm going to tell it to go north and then east, making it safer for Conqueror, because if they shoot back, they're going to shoot back along the bearing where the torpedo came from. Over here, more harpoons slamming into various targets, some of which are still capable of shooting back, some of which are not. So far, we've sunk only 2 merchants, and this convoy still counts many more ships. So, we're far from done. That's a hit. And over here we are hitting something that has already been burning for quite a while, so that might very well take it out. Nice bit of fireworks. But I'm afraid the celebration's going to be too late. Looks like a warship. What's left of a warship? Not much of a warship left. That's a dead Krivak. Okay, the other ones are mostly healthy. So the other ones are still going to get a dose. And the aircraft here is going to do that. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And even that will not be sufficient. These two, I don't know if they're hostile or not. That's a bit of a problem. No response. No response. You know, they're fairly close to the convoy, which has them at a disadvantage. I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubt, rather the opposite. So they might very well get targeted. They might very well get targeted. As for inbound flights, you can see there's a lot of outbound or return flights. We've still got Dakotas here, which are eagerly awaiting the arrival of new aircraft, but lacking that, they don't have much to do. We're also looking at the arrival of Cupcake, which is a strike against the Airfield, and Cupcake 3 is another strike against additional ships. I might still need more, because this is a flight of another 2, and seeing how slowly... Yeah, there they are. Thunderbolt. Seeing how slowly that's going, we're definitely going to need another flight. Which will cause another... Oh, I don't know, 45 minutes of flight time. So let's hope the game doesn't run terribly slowly. Hold on, the Sea Devil has one. The Sea Devil has a sub there. See, that is more interesting. Because that is one that might be a problem. That might be a problem to the carrier. The Baltimore is still running at 5 knots, but the carrier is running at about 19. We're going to slow the carrier down. I think most of my sonobuoy net has kind of collapsed due to age. I think you were Top Cat 2? But then I reloaded a save last time around because the game was running awfully slowly. So you have sonobuoys. You have sonobuoys, but one of you is out. You? You're out, but you can still kill. And you still got 3 hours of flight time left. So might as well use that. Alright, we're gonna lay down another net. I don't intend to have the carrier go any faster in a westerly direction, so I could just deploy additional buoys there. In the meanwhile, you are gonna hunt. You're gonna throw a passive buoy on your approach. You're gonna throw an active buoy and another. We're gonna actively ping away at this contact and then eat it up with a couple of Mark 46s. On the eastern side, I'm now seeing a kill shot on this cash-in. That's good. Do we have any additional damaged units? Nope, you're not damaged. You're probably sinking behind me. Is that the Krivac? No, it's not the Krivac. Over towards the front. I think this guy got off scot-free. Yeah, we definitely need to get loads more harpoons in here. Oh, it's a Tango. Tango, interesting. You don't see those much. Large diesel-electric attack submarine. Capable of using Test 71, used at 80 MG44, which is a decoy, and the 5365K Wakehomer. I don't think they're going to be that much of a problem. 9.7 miles and 13.5 miles, so that is in range. What? Where? You? Oh, I think not. It would explain why I'm taking all these hits from these units. So immediately we're going to dump a Shrike on that. That thing wasn't there before. Can we also target this radar? No. Oh, sorry, that's not a radar, that's a surface-to-air missile system. We've got Tomahawks en route, but it'll probably be a while before they actually get here. Seeing as they're not in any great hurry. But then again, the target isn't moving, so it's fine. Now, I want to start hitting my first submarine here. If I'd been sailing west the entire time, I probably would have been dead. I got lucky with the Sea Devil's detection here. Tell me what you're gonna find. He's doing 5 knots. Could be a nuke boat. Could be a diesel electric. For a diesel electric, I think that's a head 2/3. See if this buoy picks him up. Last known depth 340. That's above. There you are. It's above the layer. Layer depth. What is layer depth, Sea Devil? 438. Okay. This might get an active ping on him. Negative. Pursue with 2 torpedoes. Active. Active return. Alright. Good start. Good start. Get 2 weapons on him. Good luck dodging that. Whatever the hell you are. 1 away, 2 away. Continue on your course. I'm gonna pass him and then turn west slightly and get some additional weapons on him. Do we have him? Last known depth of 3 something, 340. Noisemakers, he knows. But due to the active buoy, I can perfectly separate noisemaker from actual target. 0.12, he's below me. Damn it. You're too slow with the engagement. Yeah, they're going noisemaker hunting. That's unfortunate. That is really unfortunate. Maybe they can still come around. But they generally turn around starboard, I think. So they make a clockwise turn, which makes them a little bit more susceptible to just getting spoofed. Single shot. Because they're going to get spoofed by the same noisemaker, potentially. I'm going to make it very difficult for this guy to dodge by throwing torpedoes at him from several different directions. Actually, waypoint there, and then turn that way. This one's still at 60 feet. He is at 410 feet now. I think the active buoy here, yeah, he's in above layer depth. So he's not actually getting a return. This one is hunting. And this one has him. Very good. What about you? You're still thinking about it. There he is. Just make his outline slightly. Yeah, that's a hit. You're ignoring it. You're probably getting stuck on a noisemaker. Alright, engage 7330. Come on. With a torpedo, preferably. There you are. Down there. Am I missing anything in the meanwhile? Because I had a torpedo out here. Yeah, it's a Tango. Sorry, we knew it was a Tango, my bad. He knows. He knows about the torpedo. We're probably gonna see Test 71 start to change course west now. 270, 226, 236, 247, 258. I think he's gonna dump 3 more in there. They generally snapshot whatever the hell they have. Is that radar not off? No, it's not offline yet. Magic 2. Make an effort. Strike at it. Much to my regret, I have already lost one one EA6. So, I only got 3 in theater. That makes them extremely valuable, especially as they're so good at jamming anything that, well, other aircraft simply cannot. They don't have an ECM. Oh, you're sending 2. Because you also launched? I think you did. Okay, well, maybe with 2 weapons we can shut that radar down for good. Yeah, he's gone. Good. Takes care of that. Now, what's happening down here? Hit track with the AGM. You have new noisemakers getting detected. I'm seeing 2 torpedoes in the water. And you're heading home. So apparently we either have one torpedo which... Well, rather we have two torpedoes which connect it. Or we only got one hit on him. Now he's coming up for air. He's doing an emergency blow. See if we can spot that. He's supposedly here. There you are. Are you surfaced? No, you're not surfaced. He was. And now he's going back down. He might have done his emergency blow and is now trying desperately to recover. I'm going to send another S3 up. I'm going to get another platform out there that can hunt submarines. In the meanwhile, how is this hunt going? Because this guy can run away pretty quick. 16 knots. That means it'll take the tigerfish a long time to get there. So be it. At least we scared him off for now. That's pretty good. We've taken out the Krevac, we've taken out cash in. So all we need now is weapons. Something that can actually deliver damage. And that'll be Cupcake. Cupcake 3. But that'll take a while. After a long flight, the Tomahawks are about to arrive at the airbase, and hopefully that will take it out. That would mean I don't have to risk further aircraft. The AA situation here is still contested. Might have taken out this radar, might have taken out that radar, but we have seen that the SA-6 seemingly doesn't seem to care much. They still want to fight. So, well, the airbase was a little bit damaged by the bombing run. They typically have lots of hit points. Or at least something that the game considers hit points. I really hope that these things do what they're supposed to do. It seems like they're kind of all over the place, but then again, you can see the airbase, like it's a small icon, but in reality it's much bigger. It's much longer. I think we accidentally took out a SAM site here. An SA-6 got hit. This one. God, I hate missions in the dark. Just impossible to make content on that. I think we might have gotten some hits. This one's over the airbase now. But it's not exactly striking the runway. We might have gotten some damage in, but it's hard to tell. Actually, let's use the F10 menu to figure out. What do we have? What do we have? We have damage panel, which was here. No, not the AGM. Oh, where was that? I thought it was the damage panel that shows you what sort of damage this thing has. I don't care about the missile. I care about the airbase. Yeah, here we are. Runway damage 13.7. Fire, no. Integrity 186 out of 200? Wow. So the runway still has a whole lot of hit points. That's not great. That's not great. Especially not for the inbound flight that I have going in for damage, Cupcake 5. They're going in at 300 feet. Once they get close, we're going to fly as close as we can. And then come up at the last possible moment and beat the shit out of that airbase. Oh, actually, we can't do that here yet, or we'll risk not having enough fuel. Okay, fine. We'll have to fly in higher and then deal with it. As for Cupcake, Cupcake 3 is now in position to start striking these. And... there you are. Oh, still a Grisha around. Okay. And a Krevac. What's your formation order set to? Follow leader. Okay, we're gonna go 1, 1, 1, 1. So 1, 1, 1. That means we will not have enough missiles. That's a bit unfortunate. I'm now going to go Formation Orders Control Mode Individual. You're going to target this one, because it's already been damaged and it might just need one follow-up hit. And you are going to send that last missile against the Krivak. Nope, negative. Not yet. I'm not sure yet. We'll just have to wait. The Tigerfish here is still transiting somewhere towards that, well, that Tango, which is, I don't know, somewhere. It'll probably take us a long more time to figure out where exactly he is, but since I don't think he's mission critical, probably isn't that big of a problem. All this time, I was thinking, I'm launching harpoons. Range, 65 miles. Wrong. Wrong. This is the AGM-84 Delta with a range of 118 miles. Oops. Oh well, we're here now. Something I forgot to mention is that we have sunk this Charlie 1. A couple of torpedoes took care of it, and thankfully I didn't need a follow-up. Still remaining vigilant around the carrier. Still don't want to take any casualties here. With this many escorts, and generally doing 6 knots on less air ops, such as right now, we should be able to detect any submarine from a long distance away. So right now I'm not that worried about it. Next order of operations is going to be striking out all of these surviving merchants. That's these, this ship here. So I'm doing that in single strikes to make sure I don't waste a whole lot of harpoons. Next strike on the air base as the harpoons are hitting with the convoy. We're going to go into hostile airspace. Don't know about the SA-6s. They were causing lots of casualties this time around, but I am expecting these guns to potentially give me some grief. I don't think they're going to be particularly friendly about it. Okay, bombs away. Leaving. Leaving. These things are loaded to the gills with bombs. Look at that. Nighttime strike. And we're going to deliver all of them to the airbase, and hopefully that will take it out. 7277 is the airbase. 4 miles out. There we go. It's raining. Okay. And interestingly, we haven't been shot at. I wonder if these have a maximum altitude that they can shoot me at. Maximum velocity? Not really. Range is fine. Maybe because it's dark they can't see me? Has infrared sensor? No. Night vision quality 0. So, I guess they might not be able to see me. Which would be great. Because that will make my life much, much, much safer for all of these brave A6s flying into this airspace. Once more. We've hit them again. Don't know if we're actually hitting the runway. But as long as the whole airbase gets pumped out of commission, that's fine. Bombs away. Job done. RTB. We're not getting shot at all. I like it. Alright, what's happening here? We got one merchant alive. We have unalived quite a few of the merchants there. Bombs are striking right about now. Good. But no cigar. That's unfortunate. What's the health like? Runway damage light, 73.7. Integrity, 126 out of 200? You mean we have to keep hitting this thing? Integrity, 97 out of 100. 61 out of 100. The hell? Anybody got a nuke? Asking for a friend? Because this means I'm going to have to send another strike, and then probably another after that. I think that's not going to be particularly entertaining to watch, you know. It's just going to be more of the same. Let's knock this thing out. Hitting just the delete button on this thing also strikes me as a bit of a bad action. Spear tip 1 here, by the way. RA5s are going to check out what these things are. Because I still don't know. I'm going to have these long-range cameras of theirs check out what these things are. They're actually, they're Soviet. We have 7358. Says one of the Tigers. A new visual. Okay. And which one's that? Oh. That's a merchant that ran aground. It's not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. What am I going to do about that airbase? Well, I don't know. Load up another flight. Hit him again. Okay, I was wrong. I thought we'd be able to detect a submarine before it got here. I was wrong. There is a submarine. We did not detect it before it got here. And now it has laid its deadly cargo into the water. This little shit. Top Cat, get out there. It's a 47-mile flight. I'm going to launch the bird from the De Grasse. Also going to launch the bird from the Thorn. What's our current speed? 12 knots. Active sonar. Do we have an active ping on him yet? Negative. Who's picking him up? Yorktown, Vincennes, and De Grasse. With active sonar from the De Grasse and 2 passives. It's a wake homer. It's 26.5 miles. It's 28 miles when it was launched. That means a wake homer, like a 53... No, hostile. Like a 53-65 doesn't have range to hit this. It's most likely going to target this. Oh crap, might just play it myself. Because now I cannot have the ship change course. I should have launched the helo after I changed course. Need to get that helo in the air pronto and make sure we get out of the way. Quick. Because they're not going to be getting a whole lot of time to do that. And these things can run for quite a while. Come on. Come on, take off. Get another one with a harpoon. Launch your Sea Sprite. What's the course of these things? 140. 140. If I stop... De Grasse. New orders. All stop. All stop. All stop. Because they sent those torpedoes to where I am going to be. If I'm not going to be there... They should bypass everything without a hitch. You. Go hunt that. Second Sea Sprite. Up. Hunt. Now that convoy was getting quite close to the location where it was going to go. We still have one half-dead Krevac. That's not a priority. We got a Meager over there. We got a merchant over here, which has been taking fire. Seems to be going down by the bows. And this is still a Kazbek, which has also taken quite a bit of damage. But it's still there. So you're going to get another dose. And you are. And that ought to take out that whole convoy. The one that's escaping here, I don't think is going to be that big of a priority. As for the Tango that was playing with the Conqueror, I haven't seen them in a very long time. I don't know where they are presently. If Conqueror picks them up, great. If not, tough. I don't think that they know where Conqueror is, anyway. As for that airbase, yeah. We have another gift package en route. They will be there eventually. It is a Thunderbolt 10, and it is a flight of 6 aircraft, all loaded up with Mark 82s, which I think are 500-pound bombs. So they carry plenty of ordnance, you'd think, to take out an airbase. But it might not be that easy. Hello, Conqueror. Hello. That's the Tango. Doing 3 knots. That's why it's so difficult to detect. Okay. Wake homers are still doing exactly what we wanted them to do. De Grasse, all stop.
I'll stop. Maneuvering aye.
Don't go anywhere. Don't do anything. Just shut everything down. Don't make a wake. Don't make any noise. And don't wake the torpedoes. 3 miles out. What's the speed of the whole carrier? 29. You're performing air ops. Yeah, we got Cupcake 1 coming home. Okay. 2.5 miles out. Preparing to drop. We've hit another one with an AGM. It's another merchant getting harpooned. It's a Tango. Very sneaky boat.
New surface contact detected.
Oh yeah? Oh, it's the same merchant, the one that crashed into the shore. Idiot. Alright. 1 mile out. I suspect we're gonna throw torpedoes at him now. Both gone. We've hit the Vladimir Ilyich. Hold on a second. Can you kindly throw your other torpedo into the water as well? Because there's 2 of you, so, you know, more chance to hit. Thank you. Inactive buoy. This guy's not going anywhere. Torpedoes still going where I want them to go. Top Cat 1's arriving, the other Sea Sprite's arriving. Active buoy going in. Active buoy not getting anything. He's above the layer and the sub's below, I think. Because he's not slow, he's doing his top speed. Tangos have a top speed of 16, he's desperately trying to run off. And what we're facing are 5365's 10 mile range. He was shooting me at max range. These things have already run 6 miles, give or take. So, had I run away, I probably would have beaten them as well. They were fairly quick though, 45 knots. Fairly quick. Alright, this one looks like it's doing what I was hoping it would do. Which is make contact with a hostile submarine. Hit. Tangos are definitely not as big as the other submarines that you can be facing. I think they're not going to be as survivable either. This is the... no. Where's the other helo at? Nice. Well done. Oh, the other helo isn't even here yet. Okay, so we got 2 hits on this Tango. He appears to be doing an emergency blow. Unfortunately for him, I don't really care what he appears to do. We got plenty of reason to be very aggressive against this guy. Go home. How's that convoy in the east? Because that needs to be stopped. How the fuck are you still moving? Good lord. Head east, increase to 2/3. This thing is so annoying. They just keep going and going and going. And all these aircraft are going to take forever to get to the airbase. Increase speed to max. Unless we are burning too much fuel. No, I think we'll make it. Good. Alright, Tango down? Negative. Tango is not down. Tango is coming up, in fact. Tango is coming up. Come around, Top Cat 1. You should have enough range to go for a drop. Come on, line up. Oh, he's gone. Tango down. Tango down. Just spread the boys around. And you are going to do the same thing there. In case there's more of those bastards. Good luck. A6s and A7s, no actually A6s, lining up for a new attack on the runway. This time around I figured out the runway is due north-south positioned. And I'm going to use that because I'm coming in from due north. As opposed to flying in sideways. Thunderbolt 10 over here. Well, that's the name of the flight. They're coming in. Unfortunately, they're all going to pick their own targets. Which is weird, because I thought I had them all to formation do the same thing as the boss, synchronized, but I guess they decide that they don't want to do that. Which is unfortunate, because then you're going to have to tell them to cease fire, and then tell them to go off again, and, you know. Even now, it just wants to attack 7265. It just doesn't want to listen. The hell? What's that about? Leave. Cupcake 1. There you go. Did all of you now cease fire? Okay. Orders. Follow leader. Leader. Target airbase. Yes. And they're targeting something else. God damn it. Game. I'm telling everybody to do the same thing. Hit base. Simple. Right? No. Not simple. Because they each go and do their own thing. Hit that. Next. Lots of micro. If I'm doing something wrong, by all means, let me know down below in a comment. Like, what am I supposed to tell these planes to do? Because if I tell them to go weapons free, I don't think they'll actually go and bomb anything. If I tell them to follow the leader, they'll go and bomb something else. If I tell them to go synchronized, they'll still go bomb something else. So I don't really know what to do. Anyway, there's one merchant surviving. It's this Kazbek. Don't know how. This thing has taken, I think, 3 harpoons at this point, and is still going. I am now sending a tigerfish to meet it sometime early next week. If that doesn't get there in time, we still have additional strike units coming in. Cupcake 2, for example. I think Cupcake 2... Yeah, 118 miles. So we got range. Soon enough. Even then, I'm not sure if they'll get there before the tigerfish does. As for targets on the west, all clear on the western front for now. But with carrier doing air ops, we're still doing about 30 knots. So we still might run into a submarine. And here it comes. Now we're definitely hitting that runway. One bomb at a time. So let's see what the damage is now. Runway, now the runway is destroyed. Right. Oh, let me guess. Now I haven't actually dropped enough bombs to hit any of the other buildings. Ah, for fuck's sake. I'm not doing this again. This is why I fucking hate... Oh, there we go. Thank you. Congratulations, Commander. The airbase and forward deployed Soviet air forces have been successfully destroyed. Continue to patrol and monitor for Soviet subsurface, surface and air assets and exit the AON mission at your will. Oh, thank you. I will do so now. That was enough for the mission. That was enough. Let's see how much we took out. Kashin, Krivak, Grisha, Chilikin, a couple of Ro-Ros, some transports, a Charlie, a Tango, a bunch of aircraft. Of course, not all the aircraft, because I don't think we took out 6 IL-38s, but they were apparently just parked on the Olenia airbase. As for damage, we lost 1 EA-6B. Considering that's all we lost relative to the amount of damage we've done, I think I can agree with decisive victory. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you guys soon for more videos.